My dear love, I hope this letter finds you bathed in warm, loving light of our eternal connection. As I sit down, feelings, I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the journey that we have been experiencing together. In this letter, I want to talk about what I have understood about duality and how it's important for both of us to get out of duality and move into a permanent union with each other, and what's the way for it. I want to not just express my love for you, but also the profound insight that has awakened within me. It's like a dormant seed that is sprouting into a vibrant, blooming plant which is giving flowers. This has been a path of self discovery, of growth, and the profound realization about this dance of duality that we both have been a part of. My love, our union has been a catalyst for understanding the essence of duality and the crucial role that it plays in our journey towards singularity. Our relationship, our meeting has been a catalyst for understanding the essence of duality. I never really knew the impact of duality in my life till the time I did not connect with you. When I connected with you, layer upon layer, petal upon petal, I could understand so many things. Duality is like a canvas upon which we have painted the masterpiece of our existence. It is the interplay of light and dark, joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability, and it has allowed us to truly know ourselves and each other. Through the contrast of duality, we have learnt, we have grown, and we have evolved in many ways. I feel that our souls have been tempered, and through it, we have discovered the depths of our love. All the emotions that we have faced with each other, be it recognition, be it crisis, be it runner chaser dynamic, be it surrendering not only to source but also to love. Everything that happened with us, it was to let me know that duality is not our final destination. Even though it has taught me so much about love, it has taught me so much about life and this journey. It is a necessary stage of our journey. In fact, it is the beginning stage of our journey. But it is not where we are meant to linger indefinitely, because duality is not letting us get into union. The purpose of duality is to simply awaken us to the profound truth of our connection, our interconnectedness, and the possibility that through this connection we can transcend. It is the chrysalis from which we are meant to emerge as radiant butterflies, ready to soar into the realm of singularity. And my dear divine feminine, singularity is the state where we transcend from the illusion of separatedness and then merge into the infinite source of all existence. This separation causes us pain. This separation causes us all the misery, the suffering. It is led by ego. It is led by fear. It is led by anxiety and whatnot. It is the ultimate union where our souls become one with the cosmic dance of creation, where our love is no longer bound by limitations of time and space, and obviously the interference of society. Even though it seems that we did come here to serve the society, the beings of this planet. It may sound deep, but singularity is the place where we are eternally united. It is a harmonious symphony within the grand orchestra of the universe. But we need to acknowledge and embrace the lessons of duality to reach singularity, and this is the tricky part. Because everyone wants to be in union, just like you and me. But nobody wants to go through the path, the pain, the separation. I yearn for the day when we are no longer bound by the limitations of ego, of fear and separation. But instead, we remove all of this and we radiate in our oneness with each other and with Source. I feel that union with Source actually means our union too. Because when a person is in union within themselves and not unnecessarily depressed, then only we can live life to the fullest without feeling negative emotions. And these feelings are the very reason why and how our reality gets created. When we remove the painful feelings that come from worldly programming, sadness, guilt, despair, powerlessness, neglect, helplessness, we are not even ourselves. So I am actually struck by this revelation which has filled my heart with both awe and gratitude. I am actually feeling like, thank God, at least I know this, at least I realize this. I have actually started grasping the connection, grasping about the connection between our union and the greater union with Source, and how it is also linked to our inner state of being. Union with Source, my love, is not an abstract concept. It is very tangible. It's not just reserved for the enlightened people. Because it is a state of alignment with the very essence of existence. It's a return to our true nature, which is free from the worldly programming, from the negative emotions. Every time we have tried to come to each other, we have tried to just be dedicated to each other. So many problems from the world, from the family, from the society has cropped up, shown its head. And then I come back to point zero. And then one fine day, I woke up to this knowledge, this feeling actually. I realized that this union, the union of the masculine and the feminine, is connected with our own union within. When anyone finds this inner union within themselves, they experience a profound shift in their emotional landscape. The unnecessary burdens of despair, helplessness, guilt, all these lower vibrational feelings, this is a product of the worldly programming that we both have endured. But with the union with Source, with the union within, all of this programming dissipates like morning mist under the rays of rising sun. This inner union, my love, is a sanctuary. It's a sacred space where one's true essence is unveiled. It's not burdened by the illusions of the external world. In this sacred space, in this sanctuary of love, of patience, support, understanding, acceptance, most importantly, this is the place where we can transcend from the limitations of the ego. The ego actually is the biggest illusion. The ego needs to anchor itself into the past or into the future only to exist. So it tries to keep us stuck in the past or in the future so that we can never go away from the trap of this ego. But it is our connection with Source that helps us to do so. We are not separate from the divine. We are actually in this tapestry. We are actually the integral thread which is woven into this fabric. My beloved, our union becomes paramount when our love, our connection, and our journey together, we can see it clearly. It's all a catalyst which is helping us both find the inner union. Our love, our understanding, our acceptance is the mirror that reflects the beauty and the truth within you and me. It's guiding us away from the darkness of negative emotions and taking us to the beautiful white light of our shared divinity. When we are in union with each other, we uplift each other, we support each other on this transformative journey. There are no secrets, there are no candlestein stories, there are no hidden agendas. There is no demand, there is no need for anything. There is only one ultimate desire. That's when we become beacons of love and compassion, shining like a beautiful star, like a light which is connected to our inner and outer union both. You know, I have felt many times that this love is so painful. But I realize that this love only has become a healing force. Because there were so many wounds from before. This love, or maybe the things that we did in separation, thinking about each other maybe, wishing well, especially for each other, acted like a balm for the wounds that were inflicted by worldly programming. This love between you and me, it became a source of strength because I was very hopeless at many places. I was really not into the zone. I never believed that it can actually work out, or as I always feel that everything happens in the inside world, first everything had to shift within me. Within me, I could not think or believe that this is possible. But when things started shifting, when I started healing, the first change happened within me, in my mind, where I felt very strongly that it can work out. All of this can work out. There was a very strong confidence. And it was because of the pain, because of the separation. Because when I was in separation, I was like, at a point, I was done with it. This is a source of strength to transcend from the limitations of the physical world, which is constantly telling us so many things, and it's always a naysayer. Whereas universe, there is no such negative thing. Negative word does not exist. No does not exist in universe. So my love, my dearest divine feminine, my mirror, I want you to know that our union is not just a beautiful connection between two souls, but it is a vital component of our journey towards the union with Source. Because it is the source that has given me all this power. It has given me the discernment to know what's the truth and what's false. When I started connecting with my truth, with my inner truth, it became very effortless. And when we are in harmony with each other, we forgive each other, we understand each other, our sides, what we are facing, what I am facing is unique to me, what you are facing is unique to you. And what you are facing only you know. What I am facing only I know. Maybe when we are angry with each other, we cannot see the other person's side. When we are in harmony, then we can live life to the fullest. First thing we need is to get free from the weight of negative emotions and worldly illusions. And once that weight is dropped, we feel light. So I cherish our union not just for the love it brought to my life, but also for the profound transformation that it has led me to. This path of transformation, it could not have been better than this. Together we are moving towards a state of being where love is supreme, and the shadows of sadness, guilt, despair, powerlessness, neglect, helplessness has no power over us, because they are also our friends. Our love is a sacred gift. It's a divine calling that beckons us to transcend duality and embrace singularity. And I am eternally grateful to you for every moment that we have shared with each other. Let's continue this sacred dance hand in hand, heart in heart, as we journey together towards the singularity of our souls, towards union with Source, towards a place, towards that field where love is the everlasting thing. This actually reminds me of Rumi, where Rumi says, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. That field, my love, is singularity, where there is nothing right, nothing wrong, there is no duality. Duality is not where love can grow. Duality is where we can get the platform, maybe the lessons. With all of my boundless love and devotion to you, yours truly, Divine Masculine.